We came to night 326 of Arabian Nights. Night 326. Our morning dawned as Scheherazade broke off from what she had been allowed to say. Then, when it was 326 night, she continued, I have heard, O fortunate king, that Ali agreed to this, and as he went with them, the people said to one another, There is no power and no might except with God the exalted, the Almighty. What do you suppose the king is going to do with him? He is going to treat him well, said one of them. If he had wanted to harm him, he would not have left him to eat his fill. When Ali stood before Zumurrud, he greeted her and kissed the ground in front of her. She returned his greeting, and after speaking to him courteously, she asked his name, his profession, and the reason that had brought him to the city. He replied, O my king, my name, O king, is Ali Shar. I belong to a merchant family in my country of Khorasan. I am here to look for a slave girl whom I have lost. She was dearer to me than my hearing and my sight, and although I have lost her, she still holds my soul. This is my story. He then wept until he fainted. Zumurrud ordered rose water to be sprinkled on his face, and this was done until he had recovered his senses. After his recovery, she ordered the divination table to be brought together with the brass pen. And when these had been fetched, she took the pen, shook the sand, and studied it for some time. You have told the truth, she said. She told him, God will soon unite you with her, so do not be uneasy. She now ordered her chamberlain to take him to the baths, to provide him with a fine set of royal robes, and to mount him on one of the specially picked royal chargers. In the evening he was to be brought to the palace. To hear is to obey, said the chamberlain, and he took Ali from her presence and went off with him. The people asked each other, What is the king doing, treating this young man with such kindness? Didn't I tell you, said one of them, that king will not harm him, as he is a good-looking fellow. I realized that when the king let him go on eating, each one of them had something to say, and they then dispersed and went on their way. Zumurrud could scarcely believe that night would ever come so that she could be alone with her lover. And when it did, she went into her bedchamber, pretending to be overcome by drowsiness. She was not in the habit of letting anyone sleep in her room, apart from two little eunuchs who were there to serve her, and when she had taken her place, there she sent for her dear Ali Shar. She was sitting on a couch with candles above and below her. She has candles. Golden chandeliers threw light over the room. People were surprised to hear that she had sent for Ali. Someone had suspicions to voice, and one of them said, The king has fallen in love with this boy, and tomorrow he will be made an army commander. When Ali was brought in, he kissed the ground in front of Zumurrud and called down blessings on her, while she said to herself, I must play a joke on him for a while and not tell him who I am. So she asked him whether he had been to the baths. When he said that he had, she said, Eat some of this chicken and meat and drink some of this sweet wine, as you must be tired. And when you have done that, come up here. To hear is to obey, he said, and he did what she had told him. When he had not finished eating and drinking, she said, Come up on the couch and massage me. He started to massage her feet and legs, which he found softer than silk. Go higher, she told him. Forgive me, master, he replied, up to the knee, but no further. If you disobey me, this will be an unlucky night for you. The end of night. What's going to happen? Night 326. 326. Zumurrud has got Ali Shar in her bedroom, though she's still dressed as the king, and I don't know what's going on.